ask you, I'm sure you've heard the complaints from parts of Manhattan, the Upper East Side, for example, that they were treated differently than other parts of the city. Are they just mistaken?
They're just mistaken. No one was treated differently. We believe in a 5-borough approach. That's in everything we do, and I'll have Commissioner Doherty speak to this as well. I think people need to be mindful when they hurl those charges. That it's not real respectful of the men and women who work so hard for us at sanitation. They were out there in force in every neighborhood. What happened was the snow hit right before rush hour in some parts of the city where there was obviously a high concentration of vehicles. It created a real jam-up, and it had to be worked through. But every neighborhood is being serviced very devotedly by the men and women.
The thing that I'm confused about is this. I went to the Upper East Side today, and I can tell you that there's plenty of snow on all the main thoroughfares from Fifth Avenue to the East Side, all the avenues which are main thoroughfares. But when you come to Brooklyn, Atlantic Avenue, which is a main thoroughfare of Brooklyn, is at blacktop. And the question is, why were the plows able to plow Atlantic Avenue down to the ground, but if you go all along the Upper East Side, and I assure you I have pictures of it all, it's filled with snow. People can't walk. They can't push their baby carriages. Buses can't get around the corners. People are slipping and sliding. I'd like to know the answer to that.
All right, look, again, we had, I think, an extraordinary effort in the last 24 hours. And if you go to a lot of parts of the city, and I've been talking to people all over the city, they're reporting ever-improving situation. No one is at fault when it comes to the question of the snow intensifying right before the rush hour. That is an unfortunate reality we all have to face, and I think the folks who work for the city responded to that very, very well. If there's any place that's not good enough, we're going to keep working every hour from this point on to improve it. So I'm certain that Commissioner Doherty is hearing what I'm hearing, and we're going to redouble our efforts. But the deployments of personnel and equipment have been even throughout the city, and what I'm hearing from the vast majority of the city is good reports.